city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the away sideline, that's Mike McDonald, head coach of the Seahawks. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making a long trip to the East Coast. On the Steelers sideline, that is head coach Mike Tomlin. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2. Looks about ready to go. Ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you in the booth. And we're off and running from the Steel City. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show, one of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ball game.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
He finds Ingram working downfield here. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Seahawks.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Daniels from the pistol. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Shotgun handoff to P-Rod. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Has some room to work. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out to one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters, but in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you gritty. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
Now Darnold off the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
They'll toss it. Gentry. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Seahawks taking the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, they're quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you're going to start to murmur and might even hear a few bluebirds.
2nd and 3 now.
At the 29-yard line.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Made at the 36-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Seahawks.
Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Another try following the sack. And a screen to the running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Completed over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steeler offense out ready to go for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First play is going to be a give to Gentry. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
On that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another give here to Gentry. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10.
Play fake, Darnold. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Coverage defensively by Trent McDuffie.
2nd and 10. Darnold finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That's caught for the first. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense. He puts a sack on the board.
Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Independent kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy you can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks offense running out now. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Daniels now on 1st down. Pressure's there, and the steal curtain closes on him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first. So they'll get to scheme about this 3rd down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They gain 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates notice.
Into traffic, complete. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Daniels setting up the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels gets his running back. And they get this down to the 28. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
1st down, Seahawks.
Gibson's going to get this off his own read. Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And it looks like, as they say, Steeler football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. And the last drive did end in points. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy is screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. They motion the slot man right. From the gun, it's Daniels. Looking over the middle, finds Ingram. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
Well, now this is certainly going to make second and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating. It's going to make it a more difficult now second and goal situation.
Caught near the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. They've got a man in motion. Daniels, third and goal. He's got it. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks now lead by 10. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shotgun give here to Genty. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Genty on second. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's set out.
Steelers first down.
Genty from the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by a two-time All-Pro in his first 3 seasons in the NFL, Trent McDuffie. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, force a fourth down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Seahawks and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Throwing on first down, Daniels. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. From the gun, P-Rod. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
The Steelers and running back Ashton Genty headed back out there. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Going on first, here's Darnold. Oh, the top defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
After the sack, another pass on second down. He tucks it and takes off. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Tyreek Stevenson on the coverage.
Pistol snap. Darnold. He gets it complete to Josh Reynolds. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 30.
From the gun, Darnold. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Ball at the 33 for first down.
That's another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Straight ahead with Genty. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. That's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Here he is on third and long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had two choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
The wind was at a sales, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
There's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. It's the Seahawks with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running with Mixon out of the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Hey, up the middle, it'll be pretty tough for this safety to make a play through all the traffic. But you want to range outside, you want to get into his domain, you better be careful because this strong safety will put you on your back.
Left side into the hands of Shakir. And they get this down to the 28. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Here's Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
To the air again, Daniels. Pressure coming, and they take him down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. This is 3rd and goal. They're backed up to the 9. Throwing now, Daniels. He's got it! And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. On to try the field goal now, Chase McLaughlin. Only a 20-yarder here.
A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Steelers taking over on offense with halftime rapidly approaching. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Into the gun. Here's Darnold. That's complete to the back. Ashton Genty. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's 2nd and 2. It's a screen play to Genty. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down.
Darnold looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Now here he goes. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a 1st. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hansen and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Connecting on the slant. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetics, they knocked the foot of the seat. Let these cowards tell it, walking New Orleans with the educated and they yelling. Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle there from Dalvin Tomlinson. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
At the 45-yard line.
Giving this to Jesse. His foray up the middle. That's about 3. And that tackle to Kyle Van Noy.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Kate, a little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Incomplete.
Here's Darnold to throw. He brings it in. And it's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So the offense does its job, Ron. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So Darnold in the offense getting set. 2-point attempt upcoming.
The Steelers.
He's throwing for it. This is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now.
17. Steelers 14.
Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. Get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
He finds Brown right side. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. On the gun, it's Daniels. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down, Seahawks.
Daniels setting up the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He's got Brown on the slant. And they make the tackle at the 38. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Daniels going to keep it. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner, too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Forces one through double coverage. Out, intercepted. And the Steelers are finally stuck on the return. They'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First and 10, Darnold. He's him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 on the Seahawks 15-yard line.
Running from the pistol here with Jency. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for the Steelers. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Jency. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Seahawks 17.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. A give to Mixon up the middle. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
quickly out wide. Daniels. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Tackle made by Demetrius Knight.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Third and short, Daniels. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. All right, set now, first and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Running from the pistol, it's Mixon. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 46. Complete to Shakir. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Third and just 2 to go.
Gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Oh, he's going to run for it. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football.
Man, that run was looking so good for him. But you see, QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose, ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
The Steelers offense headed out. And they have really woken up after a sluggish opening half, haven't they, Brock? Looks like a whole new team out there. Here's first and 10 from the 34. Now Darnold on the play action. He connects with Mechie. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Rolling on first. Here's Darnold. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
From the gun, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
John Mechie. It's a gain of 4. Brings up third and
Here's Darnold on third down. Waller with the catch. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Will Lutz on to attempt the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
Looked like the snap was good. No issues with the hold. But sometimes that plant foot just slides on you a little. And these kickers, man, they are so finicky. One little breakdown in mechanics, and the kick winds up off target.
The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, Seahawks.
Out of the shotgun and give to Mixon. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing big. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road with what looked like a very plain play.
So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. To go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Play action now. Daniels connects on the crosser. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down.
the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he found some running room for a nice gain. He gets him 9 yards, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Give some credit to this offense. They almost got it done on just one play running the ball in. I got to be honest, the 1st down run often leads to 2nd down pass, but I don't think so now. Now you push that pile quick.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired, but that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks push their lead to 3.
Steelers 21.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. It almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Darnold. It's a screen play to Genty. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. New set it downs for him at the 38.
And the Steelers 1st down.
Shotgun give here to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You know by now, Kate, with this time we spend together, these toss plays, the best way to defend them is to hit them before they get started. And that's exactly what the defense did.
2nd and 10 now. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning a screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out.
1st and 10.
Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Mixon on the counter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front. And they fired off the line knowing the run was coming. And, boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
Flushed out of the pocket. And will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He's running for it. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
Play fake here, Daniels. Hold in by Lockett, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
A 56-yard attempt.
Got all of it, and this is good. And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
Steelers.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Kid, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special. Like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Dumps it off to his running back. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled for no gain. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers trail by 6. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. He'll throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And he makes the catch for the tip drill touchdown. The Steelers find a way to tie it late. So it's touchdown or bust here on this drive, Brock. A field goal wouldn't have done it, but they get the score they needed, and now a critical extra point forthcoming.
And now what I love, the pressure shifts to the other sideline. They do have some time left on the clock, and remember, all they're going to need is a field goal to go out and steal this one in the end.
And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Takes out a one-stop. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. The Seahawks and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down. Setting up to pass. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's short of first after a mild gain. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. To throw. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. We'll look to throw it. Finds the in route complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
First down, Seattle.
And we're down now to 35 seconds as he spikes it. 35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels to throw. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. He's still going at the 30. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Daniels now bringing his guys to the line, getting everyone set for this 2-point attempt.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Oh, and he's got a man open, complete! And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th. Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it, but there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters.
First play is going to be a give to Jenty. Cuts it to the And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Gain of 24 yards. That's good for a Pittsburgh Steelers.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
At the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the
Second and 6 now. He keeps it and takes off. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. The drive picks up here, first and 10.
Another Steelers first
One
down.
final shot here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.